Hi, I'm Kelly, and this is something strange that happened to me recently. Last year, right before Lunar New Year, we moved into a new home. It's only been over the past year that we slowly got everything organized. Recently, we've started exploring the neighborhood, and I didn't expect to encounter something this unsettling. When I first started illustrating ghost stories, I used to attract odd experiences more easily. Lately, I thought those strange vibes were behind me, but clearly, I was wrong. That morning, my husband, baby, and I had just finished breakfast and decided to visit a nearby tourist factory. There was a park next to it, and we thought our little one would love running around there. So, we decided to check it out. But as soon as we reached the park entrance, I felt something was off. The park was run down and overgrown, with weeds everywhere. Scavengers had claimed part of the space, piling up broken cardboard and trash near the entrance. Even the signboard was buried under a mess of junk. I hesitated, but my husband said, "We're already here. Let's just take a look." We parked by the entrance and started walking along a winding path. It was noon on a sunny day, with no shadows or obstructions. The trees on either side of the path grew neatly, not blocking the view. Yet, I couldn't shake the feeling that this path was unnerving. I walked ahead of my husband to check if the area inside was safe for our baby. Halfway down the path, I noticed a large, decrepit temple to the side, a Wan Ying Gong temple, a temple dedicated to wandering spirits without proper burial. It looked ancient and neglected, with peeling red paint. The moment I saw the temple, an unexplainable tightness gripped my chest. Then, out of nowhere, an intense headache struck me, as if someone was pressing their thumbs hard against my brow bones. My head felt constricted, and the pain was so sharp that my left eye wouldn't open. Even the right side of my face started to throb. I stopped in my tracks, panicking, and an overwhelming thought hit me. We shouldn't be here. It was just past noon, and I noticed someone sitting under a tree further down the path, casually looking at their phone. They seemed completely indifferent to the surroundings, but my fear only grew stronger. Struggling through the pain, I turned back and called out to my husband. "My head hurts. Let's go." When I looked back, I saw my husband standing near the Wan Ying Gong temple, holding our daughter in his arms. He joked,
"Looks like Mommy's sensing something."
The moment he said that, a surge of fear washed over me, and the pain in my head became unbearable, spreading down the right side of my face and even to my jaw. My lips trembled, and my stomach twisted in nausea. Gritting my teeth, I snapped, "Let's just go home." We rushed back toward the car, but as we approached, my daughter suddenly refused to move. Normally, she's very well behaved, but at that moment, she was like a completely different child, screaming, struggling, and refusing to get into the car. I was terrified. I ended up forcing her into the seat and buckling her in. Even in the car, my headache didn't let up. Cold sweat poured down my face, and my hands and feet started shaking. My husband, still clueless, casually remarked,
"Maybe you've got heat stroke?"
That set me off. I shouted, "Shut up!" He finally stopped talking. As we drove away, I could feel something heavy, almost oppressive, watching us. That weight didn't lift until we were far from the park. But the strangest thing, the moment we crossed the line out of the parking lot and onto the main road, my headache disappeared completely. We immediately stopped by a nearby land god temple to pray. While we were there, I scolded my husband still angry about his joke. Why on earth would you say something like that? Were you inviting any spirits nearby to confirm I could sense them? Then, he admitted something that sent chills down my spine. Right after he made that comment, he started having a headache too. He also told me something I hadn't noticed earlier because I was walking ahead. When he and our daughter reached the Wan Ying Gong temple, she had walked up to the entrance and started talking, like she was speaking to someone inside. Once we got home, our daughter calmed down, but she clung to my leg the entire afternoon, refusing to let go. At one point, she began mumbling softly, repeating, "Mommy, Daddy, big sister, go." My heart sank. What big sister? When I mentioned this incident to some friends later, they explained that Wan Ying Gong temples are dedicated to unclaimed souls, wandering spirits forgotten and without family. Maybe we disturbed something there. Perhaps the big sister just wanted to leave with us. Since that day, I haven't gone back to that area. I still remember the crushing weight of fear and my daughter's innocent words. Some places, I've learned, are better left alone. That's it for today's story. Experiencing something like this at noon left me utterly shaken. In 5 years of drawing ghost stories, this was the first time I truly understood what people mean when they say a bad energy field gives them severe headaches. Except for the last part about my daughter at home, everything else happened exactly as I've described. What do you think? Was it just a bad energy field? Or was there really something strange going on? Or maybe I was just unwell at the time. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to see my videos faster, please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates.